Good morning and welcome to game number 1 for your International Silver Stick qualifier. Gorman coming off a loss in the championship game in the Silver Stick qualifier back in Las Vegas on their home ice. This early morning, cold morning here in Texas. You're playing a familiar team, playing the Junior Coyotes. Last time these two teams saw each other was back in September, where Gorman came away with the 4-2 win in the CCM invite. Gorman short a few players this weekend and even a few more in this first game, clearing some fun at the waning minutes of the championship game. After the game this morning, Gorman will be taking on the Dallas Penguins later this evening. I believe that game is around 7 p.m. Central Time. Over the rest of the weekend, going into Saturday, Gorman will be taking on the Texas Heat tomorrow morning. That'll be a 7 a.m. game Central Time, 5 a.m. Pacific. And they'll wrap up the round robin game 4 playing the Texas Tigers. I believe that game's around 6 p.m. Saturday evening. After that, we'll see where seeding places everybody, and we'll see if we move into semifinals or whether that'll wrap it up for the weekend. Minute 5 remaining in warm-up, and then we'll kick it off. Quick correction on the remaining schedule for today. This evening, Gorman will be taking on the Penguins at 6 p.m. Central Time. Tomorrow's game against the Texas Heat at 7 a.m. Central. And the wrap-up of round robin against the Tigers will be at 7 p.m. Central Time tomorrow evening. As far as Gorman roster, looks like Creel and Baldy will be sitting this one out and are expected to return this evening. Ravegna and Wouden, I believe, are traveling elsewhere this weekend due to prior commitments, as this was a late add, and they will also be absent for this game and the remaining weekend. Kobe will be starting in net for game 1. Starting lineup: Bullwinkle, Larison, Parsons, Jennings, and Posner. As we kick this one off, 15 minutes on the board. I believe they're going to do a nice cut between the second and third period. Jennings in for the face-off. Coyotes win that one. Back in their zone. Parsons on the press, almost picks that one off as Coyotes feed it up the near side. Coyotes send it in down low. Picked up by Larison. Chipped off the boards, out of reach of Bullwinkle. Gorman couldn't get the clear as Coyotes feed through the slot, no one there. Back to the point. Kept in play by the Coyotes. Shot blocked by Larison. Back out to the point. Shot goes up high over the net. Posner pinches up, pokes it out. Coyotes pick that one up in the neutral zone and bring it back to recover and regroup in their defensive zone. Fresh legs coming on the ice. Tritton picks that one up. And Bullwinkle turns it around the other direction, walks it in. Got a shot, feeds it across to Tritton, couldn't connect. Goal! As Tritton shoots it from behind the goal line, off of the goalie's skate, and it deflects in. Bullwinkle took a hit near the end of that one, but that is going to be a goal. As Gorman makes it a 1-0 game with 13:51 remaining in the first period. Hodson, Scroggum, Folks, Martin, and Rubino. Picked up by Folks. Chips it across. Coyotes couldn't hold on to that one as Tritton reverses it back the other direction. Rubino keeps that one in play. Tritton sends it down into the corner. And Coyotes send it around the boards. Pick it up by the D-man. Couldn't field it cleanly. Chip it off. Kept in play by Folks. Coyotes send it around. Opportunity the other direction. Shot, save, Kobe. Gorman trying to get the clear. Coyotes keep it in play. Gales get it. Gorman goes for a change as the Coyotes feed it down low in the Gorman's defensive zone. Line change for Gorman. Gorman taken down, comes out of reach of Davis. Davis gets a stick in there. Glove down. Kalea sends it around. Scroggum feeds it to the point. Shot. Goes wide. Davis goes into the wall. Pitches it off. Comes out to Kalea. Kalea feeds the Posner. Shot off the stick, up in the air. Loose out front. Scroggum feeds it down to Kalea along the wall. Kalea to the point. Back to Kalea along the wall. Shot. Off a body. Loose at the feet. Back to the point. Posner got pressed and had to send it down. Kalea and Scroggum working along the walls. Davis comes in to support. Coyotes send it around. Coyotes pinned in their own zone. Can't get the clear. Will likely try to ice it here shortly. Comes back out. Kept in play by Posner. Back to the wall again. Coyotes pick that one up, and they're going to ice it. Great shift there. Almost a full minute 10 or so in that zone. But gonna come on back for a Gales draw in the offensive zone. Jennings, Bullwinkle, Parsons, Rubino, and Martin. Gales win that one, feed it back to Rubino. Rubino shot, deflected, goal! Shot from Rubino, tipped down by Jennings. And they make it a 2-0 game. Gorman taking an early lead. 11:34 remaining in the first period. Coyotes win that one, bring it around. Get tied up in the corner. Gorman gets it out to Parsons, chips it around. It's a foot race through the neutral zone. Kept in play, and Coyotes get the clear. Could be a trip, nope. And that's going to be an icing. Defensive draw for Gorman. Fresh legs on the ice. Hodson, Tritton, Folks, Larson, and Posner. Folks in for the face-off. Coyotes win it back to the blue line. Send it out the opposite board. Sent around back behind the goal line. Coyotes looking for a passing option. Gets tied up by Larson. Back to the point. And they couldn't control it. Tritton almost had a rush there. Tritton still battling through the neutral zone. Picked up by Folks. Gets tripped up. Coyotes hold on to it. Teams working the corner. Coyotes come away with it. Bring it through the neutral zone. And they, no icing on that one. Fed through the front on accident, but it's going to be walked up by Larson. Larson feeds out to Hodson. Hodson, 1-on-2, gets tied up, dropped. No penalty there. Coyotes able to get the clear. Shot on goal, save Kobe as Martin brings it around. Tries to feed out to Rubino, turned over, high in the slot. Gorman trying to get the clear. Scroggin picks that one up through the neutral zone. Chips it in. Davison now on ice at center. You only have 3 forward lines and 2 D lines, I believe. Sent around the opposite side. Coyote is able to pick that up and bring it back the other way. Whiffed on it. Davis gets a stick on it. Fed back to Davis. Coyotes bring it around. Make the zone. Chipped out and cleared. No icing on that one. As the Coyotes bring it back, chip it off the boards, off the stick of Rubino. Martin dishes it back to Rubino. Chipped up through the neutral zone, picked up by the Coyotes. Davis intercepts that. Davis brings it across, lost it. Shot, save, Kobe. Chipped out to the wall, fed through. Bullwinkle on the rush. He's able to hold on to it. And Coyotes picked that one up behind the goal line. And up into the bench. Face off in the neutral zone. Bullwinkle, Jennings, Parsons, Posner, and Larson. Coyotes win the face-off. Couldn't field the pass. Going to get picked up by Parsons. Parsons sends it down low. Out around the boards. Shot. Posner goes wide. Jennings and Parsons working in the corner. Feed it out to Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle reverses it. Tries sending it into the slot. No one there. Gets picked up by the Coyotes. And Posner picks that one up in the neutral zone. Jennings feeds it in. Bullwinkle waits for a man to tag up. Drops it back to Larson. Larson high slot. Feeds it through. Loose out front. 2 shots off a couple Coyotes. Feeds out to Rubino. Rubino walks it through. Reverses. Coyotes pick it up, feed it across, and that is going to be waved off. No icing. Larson Brings it around, chips it off the boards, out of reach of Folks. Coyotes take each other out as Folks going to reverse back in his own zone. Gorman's get the clear into the neutral zone. And Gorman's going to take a penalty. Too many men. No, maybe not. They're just going to call it offsides. So pretty sure that hit a sixth man during the change, but we'll take it. 7:12 remaining in the first. Gorman with a 2-0 lead. Gorman wins back in their zone. Martin tries chipping it up off a body. Folks sends it across. Hodson gets tied up in the neutral zone. And the Coyotes send it back the other direction. Martin at the face-off dot sends it across. Coyotes pick that up. That should be and is offsides. Kalea, Davis, Scroggum, Rubino, and Martin. Davis in for the face-off. 6:46 remaining in the first. Coyotes win that one, and they send it around the boards. Kobe comes out and stops it. Davis sends it across, hits a body, goes wide. Rubino chipped it off after Davis. Davis sends it down low, takes a hit. Fiddle on the boards. Clay goes in for a hit as well. Coyotes bring it to the neutral zone. Reversed by Martin, still in play. No icing. Clay on the press. Bozer's going to get there for Gorman. Sends it across. Coyotes keep it in play. Back at the blue line. Reverse the other direction. Coyotes send it around the boards again. Larson picks that one up, sends it across, out of reach of Scroggum. Coyotes pick it up and reverse it the other direction. Coyotes make the line, drop it back. Shot, blocker save, Kobe. 5:22 remaining in the first. Bullwinkle couldn't chip that one out. Coyotes couldn't keep it in play as Gorman brings it through. Parsons feeds, Jennings tips it, no icing. Coyotes get picked off in the neutral zone. Martin sends it down low. Bullwinkle sends it back to the point. Martin shot, bouncing, comes out to the near wall. Walked up by Rubino. Shot, looking for that top right corner. Goes high, kept in play by Martin. And Coyotes clear it. Martin stopped it. Coyotes pick it up and bring it in. Martin sends it around the boards. Rubino feeds it out to Jennings. Jennings shovels down, gloved by the Coyotes. Couldn't clear. Parsons brings it up. Parsons, I believe, with a hat trick the last matchup between these teams. Larson keeps that in play with a skate, feeds it out to Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle has it in the corner. Tritton in as Gorman starts changing lines. Larson sends it around the boards, picked up by the Coyotes. Larson keeps it in play. He's got room. He walks it up. Face-off dot. Looks to feed the center there. Out to Bullwinkle. Out to the blue line. Posner sends it down low. Coyotes reverse it the other direction. And that could have been too many as well. Tritton working by himself in the zone and sends it in the corner. Front, Hodson couldn't keep possession at the faceoff dot. Coyotes pick it up, bring it through. Larson ties up the Coyotes. Out to Hodson. Hodson chips it up for Folks. Folks brings it through the zone. He's got Trenton with him. Shot. Glove save. Coyotes. Folks in for the faceoff. Wins it back to Rubino. Sends it along the wall. Hodson. Hodson back to Folks. Folks needing some support. Coyotes send it around and bring it back the other direction. Shot saved. Loose out front. Cleared by Gorman. Hodson brings it back. He's got a man on him. Gets tied up. Coyotes pick off the pass. Folks. He's got some time. Out to Rubino. Chips it up. Just out of reach of Scroggum. Scroggum brings it across. Couldn't get a shot off. Drops it. Save. Coyotes. As Clea was able to fire one off there. 2:21 remaining in the first period. Gales with a 2-0 lead early. Davidson for the faceoff. Comes out to the wall. Coyotes send it around. Chip it across, still in play. Posner's going to get there for Gorman. Comes to the crease. Picked up by Scroggum. Scroggum out to Clea. Gets sent back the other way. Pass picked off by Gorman. Coyotes able to feed it back in the zone. Larson's got a man on him. Shot, glove save, Kobe. Jennings in for the face-off in Gorman's defensive zone. Coyotes win it. Couldn't hold on to it. Parsons is going to bring it near wall. Makes his own. Bullwinkle keeps it in play. Drops it back. Coyotes intercept that one. Out to Rubino. Shot. Blocker save. Out to Jennings. Jennings shot. Off a body. Goes wide. Pass picked up by Gorman. Coyotes pick it up and walk it through the neutral zone. Rubino presses him along the wall. Comes away with it. Feeds it up. Glove down by Bullwinkle. Rubino scoops that one up. Makes the zone. No offsides. Rubino has along the near wall. Bullwinkle drop back along the blue line. Jennings sends it across. Comes back out to the point. Far side, Martin. Drops it to Parsons. Parsons feeds it down to Jennings. Couldn't hold on to that one. Comes out to Bullwinkle. And Coyotes get the clear. Waved off. No icing. Feed it across. Backhand shot by the Coyotes goes wide. Reno sends it across. Couldn't connect. Coyotes pick it up. Reno trying to send it to Jennings along the wall. And we have a penalty. It's like Parsons will be heading to the box. Gorman a man down, 2 minutes on the board. Gorman's clear. That will be an icing. Penalty kill. Hodson, Folks, Posner, and Larson. in a pile-up, and that'll finish out the first period. Gorman with a 2-0 lead. Goals from Jennings and Tritton. .151 remaining in the penalty kill. Hodson, Folks, Larson, and Posner. Coyotes win that one, regroup back in their zone. Send it in, off the body of Posner, gets the clear, bouncing puck out into the neutral zone as the Coyotes will regroup. 1:35 remaining. Picked up by Larson, loose in the neutral zone. Coyotes walk it in, and that's going to be an offsides. Forward change, Volinkel and Jennings in now. Coyotes win it back to their D-man. Picked up by Volinkel. Volinkel out to Jennings, and Jennings dumps it in. Volinkel's going to get there first. Gorman with a short-handed goal. Missed hit there by Jennings. Shot off the leg of Martin, goes wide. Rubino, the other defenseman. As Gorman was able to get a change in. Coyotes picked it up along the wall. Trying to feed the near wall. Send it back to the blue line. Pressed by Rubino. 35 seconds remaining in the power play for the Coyotes. Missed pass. Cleared through the neutral zone. Loose, fed through by Jennings, and they're going to call that one as an icing. Martin, Rubino, Davis, and Kalea in to wrap up the penalty kill. 18 seconds remaining. This will be a defensive draw for Gorman. Davis in for the face-off. Davis wins it back to the wall. Rubino reverses it, chips it up, comes out. Davis on the press. Out to the blue line. Shot off Martin, goes into the corner. 4 seconds remaining. Out to the point. Shot up and over the net, and we are back to 5-on-5. Comes out as Davis is on the rush. He's got a man with him. Sorry, one Coyote. Coyotes pick it off. Scroggum scoops it up. Sends it across. Shot. Goes wide. Davis has it near boards. Cycles it back down low. Out to Kalea. Larson pinches up. Keeps it in play. Comes out to Davis at the blue line. Shot. Blocker save. Glove save, sorry. Folks in. Comes around the boards. Coyotes pick that one up, and they're going to bring it back the other direction. Bouncing puck goes wide. No icing there. Larson brings it back behind the net. Out to Kalea. Tipped in, but that will be an icing. Nope, they're going to let that one play. I was shocked. 12:15 remaining. He was at the blue line, not the red line. Refs be colorblind. Feed out to Hodson on the far side. Brings it through. He's working in the corner. Tritton pressing to keep him down in their zone. Chipped pass. Picked up by Gorman and fed back into the Coyotes' defensive zone. 11:53 remaining in the second. The clock still says first period. Shot. Save. Another shot by Martin. Loose out front. Tritton tied up. Couldn't see the puck. Fed through, and that was very offsides. 11:36 remaining in the second period. As I mentioned earlier in the game, the tournament note says they'll be doing resurfacing between the second and third period. Jennings in for the face-off in the neutral zone. It's got Parsons and Volwinkle with him, Rubino and Martin. Gales win it. Martin feeds it through, make it into the zone. Parsons trying to get a shot off, gets picked up, and the Coyotes bring it back the other direction. Coyotes up to send it around the board. Loose out front. Coyotes couldn't get a shot off. Send it through the slot out to the opposite corner. Shipped off the boards. Out of play. Oh, yeah, that was out of play. Or out of the zone. 10:57 remaining in the second period. Gales with a 2-0 lead. Shots on goal 10-5 in favor of Gorman. Kalea, Scroggum, Davis, Posner, and Larson. Davison for the faceoff. Davis wins it, brings it through himself, chips it up. Coyotes send it around the corner. Kalea closes it off. Larson feeds it out to the wall. Kalea tries feeding it through the slot from behind the goal line. No one there. Coyotes pick that one up. And that's going to be an icing on the Coyotes. Line change for Gorman. Posner, Larson, Folks, Tritton, and Hodson. 10:30 remaining in the second. Gales win it, comes out to Posner. Posner shot, loose out front. Follow-up shot saved by the Coyotes, and the Coyotes clear. That might have enough to be an icing. That waved off. Larson brings up the other direction. Is able to clear the zone. Coyotes pick it up and send it back in Gorman's defensive zone. Larson sends it along the wall, fed out by Hodson. Coyotes pick it up. Folks comes in to keep it in Gorman possession. Hodson makes the zone. Tries sending it across, hits a Coyote. Off the boards, and the Coyotes clear their defensive zone, send it across, far side. .9:30 remaining in the second. Coyotes keep that in play. Look to send it low, picked up by Posner. Posner sends it airborne, bouncing puck. Tritton's got an opportunity shot. Blocker save. Airborne puck by Posner. Fielded at the blue line. Folks couldn't get a shot off. And Coyotes bring it back the other direction. Picked up by Gorman. And We are going to say that was offsides. 9 minutes even in the second. Going to do this center ice. Jennings, Parsons, Volwinkle, Martin, and Rubino. Coyotes win the draw. Picked up by Volwinkle in the neutral zone. Coyotes able to make it through. Picked up by Rubino. Back behind the goal line, Rubino sends it across. Makes it. No offsides, drops it back for Jennings. Puck gets poke checked out, and it's a foot race the other direction. Martin's going to be the first man there. 8:30 remaining in the second. Drops it back to Rubino. Sends it around the boards, chipped out by Volwinkle. Coyote's going to recover in the neutral zone there. Coyotes reverse it back behind the goal. Picked up by Jennings. Loose out front. Shot stuffed. And we have a penalty again on Gorman. Looks like it'll be a cross check. And Jennings now is going to head to the box. And Gorman's going on the penalty kill. I believe that will be cross checking. Folks, Hodson, Larison, and Posner in for the PK. 7:50 remaining in the second. Folks for the face-off comes out in favor of the Coyotes. Keep it in play. Back behind the goal line. Shot, save, Kobe. Sent out into the corner by Gorman. Feed it through the crease, couldn't connect. Back out to the point. High slot, off the center corner. Posner's going to get there first. Chips it off the boards, bouncing puck. Hodson couldn't poke check that one out. Comes back out to Posner. Sends it around the boards the other direction. It's going to get picked up near side. Back at the blue line. Folks on the press. Shot, save. Kobe poke checks it back behind the goal line. Far wall, 1:09 remaining. Deflected pass. Coyotes recover. Goal line. Shot, save, Kobe. Follow-up shot, goal. And the Coyotes bring the differential down to 1. Davis, Kalea, Scroggum, Rubino, and Martin. Back to 5-on-5 play. 6:47 remaining in the second period. Davison for the faceoff. Comes out to Coyotes. Coyotes walking through. Tied up at the goal line. Send it across. Comes out to Davis. Davis couldn't field that one cleanly, and it comes back around the other direction. Out to Clay along the near wall. Coyotes keep it in play. Get the clear. And Kalea sends it in. Coyotes send it around the boards. Back out to the point. Picked up by Rubino. Shot. Off a body. Kalea feeds it around. Comes back out to the point. Rubino. Shot. Goes wide. Coyotes pick that up. Make the Gorman zone. Martin goes in. Gives a hit. Puck loose along the wall. Davis comes into support, chips it up to the feet of Kalea. Coyotes keep it in the zone, feed it out front, and we have another penalty. Let's see what they call here. This one's going to be on the Coyotes as Gorman goes on the power play. 5:37 remaining. Oh, looks like it's going to be 5-on-5. They're going to put both in timeout. Looks like that is Martin in for Gorman. Larson, Jennings, Parsons, Bullwinkle, and Posner tied up at the faceoff dot. Comes out to Parsons along the wall, almost chips it out to Larson on the rush. In the slot, the Coyotes have it shot. Save Kobe. .5:24 remaining in the second period. Jennings in for the faceoff. Coyotes win it back to the blue line. Shot. Pad save. Coyotes recover the loose puck. Jennings feeds it out to Parsons. Couldn't field that one cleanly, and the Coyotes were able to recover. Pass through the slot, picked up by Jennings. Couldn't get a shot off. Loose. And it comes out in favor of Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle's going to bring it through. He's got a man forcing him to the corner, gets tied up. Bullwinkle sends it out to Parsons on the near wall, feeds it out to Jennings, makes the zone. Feeds it out to Parsons. Parsons cycles through. Parsons picks it up in the corner. Jennings comes in to support. Cycles back to Parsons. You got Bullwinkle posted out front. Out to Bullwinkle behind the goal line. Back out to the blue line. Shot, Rubino off a body, and it goes the other direction. Opportunity for the Coyotes. Save. Ryder in net. Goal. I want to apologize here. I was told previously Kobe was in. And the goalies don't show their numbers very often. This is a tie game now. 2-2 in the second period, 3:57 remaining. Saxton in net. Gorman wins it. Davis sends it through. Coyotes pick it up. Back to the neutral zone. And didn't think that was offsides, but so says the refs. 3:48 remaining. Late change by the Coyotes. Folks in for the faceoff. Davis and Tritton now. Puck chipped in. Hard hit. That's going to be a penalty as Rubino got hit on the boards. Rubino good as Saxton heads to the bench. Gorman trying to go with an extra defender or extra forward here as they are a delayed power play and delayed penalty. And Gorman's going to go on the power play now. 3:26 remaining. See what they call here. There was a hit in the back in the corner. Roughing the call. 2-minute penalty. Larson, Jennings, Martin, Bullwinkle, Parsons. Jennings picks that one up off the face-off. Brings it into the corner. He's got a man on him. Gets tied up. Parsons comes in to support. Jennings is able to recover. Back to the point. Martin beats Parsons along the faceoff. Jennings sends it out. High slot. Martin shot. Pad save. Out into the corner. This puck comes out to Larison. Larison feeds Martin. Martin out to Parsons, walks it up, feeds it, shot. Shot by Volwinkle right out front, up and into the netting as it went off the goalie. 2:39 remaining. Two game with 2:39 remaining. Gorman on the power play, 1:13 left. Face off in the neutral zone. Gorman wins it back to Larison. Larison leaves it for Martin. Larison brings it through, sends it around the boards. Puck comes out to Martin along the wall. Drops it back to Jennings. Shot. Goes wide. Comes out the other side. Larison keeps it in play and sends it down low to cycle through to Volwinkle and Jennings. Volwinkle sends it across. Jennings sent it across to Parsons. And that is a goal. Parsons makes it a 3-2 game. Power play goal for Gorman. Kalea, Davis, Scroggum, Martin, and Rubino. Davis wins it back to Rubino. Out to Martin. Chips it to Kalea. Feeds it through. Coyotes going to pick that up. Still haven't put that third point on the board. Chipped off the glass. Kicked up to Davis. Davis has a man on him. Keeps it in play. Shot gets tangled up. Couldn't get the shot off cleanly, and it comes back the other direction. 2-on-1. Back checking Rubino. Out of reach pass for Coyotes. Davis brings it through the zone. Feeds it out to Kalea. Kalea sees it, sends it back through. It's loose. And covered as Scroggum just got to the crease. 1:19 remaining in the second. And still only, there we go, 3-2 on the board. Here at the Star Health Center, something, longest rink name ever in Euless, Texas. Puck tied up along the wall. Hodson feeds it out to Tritton. Shot, save Coyotes. Folks with the initial feed there. Larison and Posner on defense. Puck gets deflected up into the scorebox. Face off out in the neutral zone. 55 seconds remaining in the second period. Shots on goal, 13-13. Saxton in net. Gales with a 3-2 lead. Chipped through by Folks. Tritton on the press, cycled back. Comes out to Posner. Posner sends it down low. Folks walk to the goal line, sends it back high. Out to Larison. Larison shot. And save for the Coyotes. 26.4 seconds remaining in the second. As I mentioned before, expecting an ice cut. It's like the Zamboni drivers perched right outside the gate. Volwinkle in for the face-off this time. Coyotes win it, send it through. Coyotes bring it back the other direction. Jennings on the press. Shot, save, Saxton. Fed through, and we have an opportunity the other direction. Parsons and Vowinkle. Vowinkle, shot, goal! That was not a power play goal. That was me missing the button on the screen here. 5-on-5 goal by Vowinkle. Scroggum, Davis, Kalea, Martin, and Rubino in now. Davis in for the faceoff. 6.8 seconds left. Coyotes win that faceoff, chip it up along the boards. Out to Martin. Martin's just going to keep it pinned. And that's going to wrap it up. Zamboni door opens. And we'll take a little bit of a break here. 4-2 is what we have on the board going into the third period. I want to apologize again for the mishap on the goalie. Saw Kobe warming up, and I didn't check again when we did the initial face-off. So my sincerest apologies there. Shots on goal, 15-14 in favor of Gorman as they head to the locker room and regroup for the final period. We'll be back in a bit. All right, getting ready to kick off the third period. Your Gorman Gales with a 4-2 lead. Quick review of how we got here. Goal number 1, Cash Tritton with an assist from Evan Volwinkle. Goal number 2, another even strength goal. Jennings Rubino with the assist. Goal number 3, Parsons, power play goal with Jennings an assist. And goal number 4, Volwinkle with yet another Jennings assist. Jennings with 3 points so far this game as both teams take the ice. And Gorman looks to close this one out. Saxton in net. All right, Gorman looking to wrap this one up and close it out. 4-2 lead. Shots on goal, 15-14 in favor of Gorman. Jennings, Volwinkle, Parsons, Martin, and Rubino. And to start this one off, Jennings in for the face-off. Gorman wins that one, comes out to Parsons. He leaves it back for Rubino. Rubino chips it across through the neutral zone. Coyotes recover, and they send it in. Jennings gets a hit in. Saxton sends it around the boards out to Rubino. Couldn't field that one. Coyotes cycle it back. Couldn't get picked up at the blue line as the Coyotes look to regroup back in their defensive zone. Kept in by Parsons. Coyotes sent through neutral zone. Martin poke checks it up. Sent back up. Out to Jennings. Jennings along the far wall. Sends it on net, and that's going to get covered by the Coyotes. Line change coming in for Gorman. Tritton, Hodson, Folks, Larson, and Posner. Folks in for the face-off. 14-18 remaining in the third. Gorman wins it back to the wall. Posner couldn't keep it in. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Folks comes in. Regroup. Tritton had his stick lifted. Couldn't hold on to it. And Larson chips it up. Tipped. And they're going to call that an icing. Looked like the Coyotes may have tipped it at their own blue line, but waved off. And it's going to come on back into the Gales' defensive zone. $13:59 remaining. Gorman wins it back in their corner. Posner has it tied up. Shot through the crease. Follow-up shot, save. Gorman chips it off the boards. Get the clear. And that's going to lead to a face-off in the neutral zone. Gorman couldn't come away with that one. Coyotes send it down into the zone. Saxton leaves it back behind for Posner. Sends it around the boards. Coyotes picked it up along the near wall. Tritton keeps it pressed on their blue line. They lob it up and over. And Posner sends out the boards. Out to Hodson, chips it in. It's on net and deflected wide. Stretch pass out to the blue line, picked up by Gorman. Coyotes able to recover and send it through. Poke check by Martin, still in play. Martin sends a Coyote reeling out to the far wall. Coyotes feed it up to the blue line, still in play. And they send it to the near wall. Huge hit to Hodson. Coyotes keep it in play. Shot off a body, loose. Martin picks it up. He's going to walk it out, shovels it up and over as Gorman's get a forward change. Coyotes stretch pass at the blue line. That's going to be offsides. With Davis giving a hit right outside the Coyotes bench. 12:28 remaining in the third. Gales with a 4-2 lead. Shots on goal 16-15 in favor of Gorman. Davis in for the face-off as the referee pushes back the wingers. Gorman comes away with it off a skate, sends it down low, no icing there. Coyotes send along the boards, able to get the clear, and they're in a rush either direction. Positor's going to be the first man there for Gorman. Scroggum there supporting. Larson comes in. Battling along the near boards here. Comes back behind the goal line. Larson looking for an option, ships it off the boards out to Scroggum. Scroggum has it tied up. Couldn't get the clear. Hauser picks up the puck, chips it off the boards, comes out to Davis. Davis brings it through. Gets poke checked off. Still in play. Scroggum keeps it, sends it down along the near wall. Has it out front. Clay with a shot off the pad. Davis comes in, forces a pass. Picked up by Gorman in the neutral zone. As the Coyotes send it in, Clay goes in for a change. Davis, Scroggum still on. Parsons now. Parsons battling, sends it across to Larson, who shovels it in. Jennings, Volwinkle, and Rubino in with Larson. Stretch pass the other direction, missed connection. That's going to be an icing. It's a great opportunity for the Coyotes. Other than the missed pass, they had a lane down the far side. 10:57 remaining in the third. Gorman maintaining a 4-2 lead. Coyotes win that one. Bring it to the neutral zone, bring it out near side. Poke checked off by Rubino. Martin sends it around the boards, out to Parsons. Parsons leaves it for Jennings. Jennings gets tied up, and the Coyotes bring it back the other direction. Coyotes send down around the boards. Martin cycles it back the other way. Parsons has along the far wall, working to get the clear. And they do. Volwinkle comes in, forces a pass. Puck comes out near wall, picked up by the Coyotes, fed across. Pass picked up by Jennings as he gets the clear in the rush either direction. He's got Volwinkle on the near side. Jennings pressed off the puck. Parsons almost comes in and rips a shot off. And the Coyotes bring it back the other direction. Larson ties him up. Pass through the slot, picked up by Gorman. Larson's going to walk it through, chips it in as Parsons goes on the forecheck with Larson. And the Coyotes bring it back the other way. Folks scoops that one up. Cross-ice pass to Hodson. Hodson couldn't send it in as he was tied up. Coyotes bring it back into the Gorman's defensive zone. 9:17 remaining in the third. Pass through the crease. No one there, thankfully, and that's going to be an up and out of play. (9:11 remaining. It's going to be a defensive draw for Gorman. Folks, Martin, Hodson, Rubino, and Tritton. Folks in for the face-off. Coyotes win it. Tritton on the forecheck. Shot off the body. Follow-up shot blocked as well. Martin with multiple blocks this game. It's loose in the slot. Shot, save. Saxton with 2 saves back-to-back. Comes out to Martin behind the goal. Martin trying to get the clear. Both the defensemen in along the wall. Folks comes in to support. And we're going to have a penalty here. Let's see who and how many. Looks like it's going to be roughing call Martin, as Gorman is going to go on the penalty kill. Parsons, Jennings, Posner, and Larison. 2 minutes on the board for roughing, I believe, of the call. 8:39 remaining in the third. Jennings in for the face-off. Coyotes win it back to the blue line. Blocked by Parsons. And Coyotes going to need to regroup. Parsons forces him back the other direction. So repeat. Parsons couldn't get the shot off. Parsons with a shorthanded goal in the previous matchup, as he was trying to make history repeat itself. Coyotes drop it back. End up sending it around the boards. Jennings comes in. Ties it up in the corner. 2 Gales, 3 Coyotes. Coyotes pick it up, send it across. Shot. Save, Saxton. 1:13 remaining. As Folks and Hodson come in, as well as Rubino. Larison staying out for a little bit longer. 7:52 remaining in the third. 1:13 left in the power play for the Coyotes. Misconnection there for the Coyotes, and Gorman able to get the clear. So Kalea in now with Folks. Bring it to the far side. Rubino gets in there. And shot goes wide. Kalea presses along the corner, out of reach by the Coyotes. 35 seconds left in the penalty kill for Gorman. Coyotes going to bring it through the neutral zone. Make the line. Tied up by Rubino. Rubino sends it. Picked up, though, at the blue line. Still in play. Cross-ice pass up to the far wall. 18 seconds left. Pass deflected. Kalea cycles it back to Folks. Folks lobs it up and out. And that should about do it. 8 seconds left. No icing on that one. Jennings on the press. Comes out. Larison picks that up. Comes back the other direction. And we are back to 5-on-5 play. Kept in play by Volinkel. Feeds it to Parsons. Got Volinkel out front. Comes out to Larison. Larison shot. And save Coyotes. Larison and Posner in at the blue line. 6:22 remaining in the third period. Jennings in for the face-off. Coyotes pick that up and send it into their corner. Launch it around the boards. Get the clear, and it's a rush either direction. Larison in a foot race. Able to get a stick in there. Comes out to the third forward. High slot shot off the stick of Volinkel. Parsons trying to hit Volinkel. Shot goes wide by the Coyotes. Tipped around by Jennings. Jennings feeds it across. No one there. Larison sends it across, and Coyotes return to sender. Gorman trying to clear the zone. Coyotes have it in the corner. Shot goes up and over the net. Shot blocked by Gorman. Cycled back down low by the Coyotes. Back up to the blue line. Long shift for this Gorman crew. Loose out front. Shot goes up and over the net. Gorman still can't clear. Shot goes wide. Comes out to the near wall. Long shift. Gorman needs to at least ice it. Big hit by Vowinkle. Gorman still couldn't get the clear. And they do now. Gorman looking to get a change in. Davis, Kalea, Scroggum. As Coyote center on the boards, picked up by Saxton. Kalea is going to come in. Coyotes pick it up along the near boards. Sent across. Sent down low. Davis is going to get there first. Coyotes picked that one up there as well. Loose out front. Coyotes couldn't get a shot off. 4:23 remaining. Davis and Martin working along the near wall. Comes out to the blue line. Fed through high slot. And Saxton covers. Davis gives a hit. 4:02 remaining in the third. Conditioning a factor here. As Gorman's down 4 players. One whole forward crew and 1 defenseman. Gales win that. Martin sends it around the boards, out of reach of Tritton. Waved off, though. They think the Coyotes could have played it. 3:53. Coyotes reverse back the other direction in their zone. Martin with a shot off a body. Folks drops it back. Martin with another shot. Hits a body and goes wide. That's off a Coyote's hand there. He's going to be feeling that one later. And the Coyotes recover and bring it back the other direction. And let's see what's going to happen here. Looks like we have a penalty coming up. Not sure if it's offsetting or we're on the power play. Looks like both players are going to go. Tritton heading to the box, offsetting roughing calls. And looks like we're going to do this back here in the neutral zone, Gorman side. 3:26 remaining, still 5-on-5. Vowinkle, Jennings, Parsons, Posner, and Larison. Jennings in for the faceoff. Gorman wins that one. Vowinkle walks it up, lobs it in. Goalie picks it up. Couldn't get a shot off cleanly. Vowinkle on the press. Coyotes playing with a man high for a stretch pass. Coyotes walk through the zone, send it across. Player wasn't expecting that one. Posner feeds it back to Parsons. Drops it back for Vowinkle on the rush. Coyotes scoop it up before he can get there. And player trying to hit Vowinkle unsuccessfully. 2:45 remaining in the third. Coyotes make the zone in the slot. Pushed off by Posner. Fed down low by the Coyotes. Cycled along the faceoff circle. Shot off a body. Goes wide. Posner sends that one airborne. Bouncing pucks. Glove down. Almost picked up by Parsons for a rush either way. And Posner's going to wire that one in. Davis, Parsons, and Vowinkle now on the ice. Sent across. Bouncing puck is going to get covered by Saxton. 2:09 remaining. As Kalea and Scroggum join the Davis on the forward lineup. Martin and Rubino at the blue line. Davis in for the faceoff. Coyotes win that one. Back to their blue line. Davis on the press. Picked up, waved off the post, shot off the post, and Saxton covers it. Keep it a 4-2 game. Saxton with a quick recovery there. Folks into the faceoff, brings it back to Martin. Gorman pinned down in their zone, 1:40 remaining. Goalie, it's going to be an empty net. I'm going to go ahead and flag the Coyotes as a power play. They have a 6th attacker now. Pinned along the near wall. Empty net. Fed across. Reverse the other direction. Coyotes had an open net there. It's going to get picked up as Hodson tries launching it, and it goes right into the bench for Gorman. Jennings, Volwinkle, Parsons. So a timeout for the Coyotes before we get this one wrapped up. 1:16 remaining in the third. Gorman with a 4-2 lead. Shots on goal 21-17 in favor of the Coyotes. All right. 6 Coyotes, 5 Gales. Saxton in net. Tritton out of the box from the prior penalty. Coyotes win that one, keep it in play. Shot. Still loose out front. Goal. Coyotes as they make it a 4-3 game. Same crew as before. Still back to 5-on-5, at least for a short time, as Coyotes goalies around the hash marks. Same crew for Gorman. Puck comes out to Parsons along the far side. Shot, loose out front. Gorman couldn't capitalize. Volwinkle couldn't get a shot off. Jennings ties it up and comes away with the puck. Trying to pin it on the boards. 41 seconds remaining. Coyotes dangle it through, make the line, drop it back. And Gorman able to get the clear. Shot wide of the net as goalie rushed to the bench. And Gorman now taking a timeout. Sorry, 27.1 seconds remaining in the third. 4-3 game in favor of Gorman. Shots on goal 21-17. Should be 22-17. Gorman looking to close this one out. Parsons, Martin, Rubino, Jennings, and Volwinkle. Jennings in for the faceoff. Coyotes win it back. Empty net. Shot blocked by Volwinkle. It makes into the neutral zone as the Coyotes need to regroup. They make it in the zone. No offsides. 15 seconds left. Feed to the center. Picked up by Rubino, and it comes out into the corner. Try wrapping it around. Loose. And it comes back behind the goal line. 5 seconds left. Chipped wide and cleared, and that is game. Gorman 1-0 going into the remainder of the round robin series with a 4-3 win over the Coyotes, picking up where they left off with a 4-2 win back in September out in Denver. All right, we got 3 more games this weekend at a minimum. Next game will be this evening against the Penguins. Game will be at 6 p.m. Central Time. Tomorrow morning we'll have another early game, 7 a.m., where they'll be taking on the Texas Heat. And tomorrow night, Gorman competing against the Texas Tigers at 7 p.m. After that, we'll see how everything pans out for Gorman through seeding and whether they're able to make it to the semifinals. Games will continue through midday Sunday. Be one round of semifinals with 4 teams, and the final 2 playing Sunday late morning, early afternoon time frame. That'll be it for this morning. We will see you later tonight.